Fiction is okay too.
All right, ready? Rabbi Mendel Futerfass told me this himself. He told me this himself. And he was in Siberia. He was there, I think, I heard different versions. One said he was 5 years, 7 years. Even if he was there for 1 minute, it was too much. When he was there, he they could receive packages. When you were there, you could receive packages. And the packages were examined, of course, and it was forbidden for the people in the, what was it, the mail department, whatever it was, to steal anything from the packages, even though that they did, but generally speaking, it wasn't. Rabbi Mendel Futerfass said that he did not eat the food. Oh, actually, he did not eat the food that was prepared in the camp. Somehow or other, he got food and he prepared it himself. Maybe he had his own pot, or he gave him his own pot. Anyway, so he had food and he prepared it for himself. In order to get this food, he had to bribe certain people. He had to pay certain people. And so I guess maybe he didn't want to use the not kosher food that they gave, because he said that every day, I think I told you the story. Anyway, actually, there's two stories within one, I think. All right. Anyway, so the big problem was, so his wife used to send him cigarettes, packages of cigarettes, and he would trade them off for food. Before Passover, there was a big problem, was matzah. As many cigarettes as he had, he couldn't trade it off for matzah because nobody had matzah. There was no such thing as matzah. So for some reason at the mail department, whatever, they didn't give him his package. His wife would send him matzahs before Passover, and then he would eat the matzahs, and he didn't, and that was all that he would eat basically on Passover, was these matzahs, because he didn't trust the vessels, he didn't trust this. Anyway, so his wife didn't send him the package. His wife sent him the package and they held the package. So as a result, it meant that he didn't get the matzahs and he didn't get the cigarettes. Because he didn't get the cigarettes, so we couldn't trade them off for like potatoes or something that he could eat. And he also didn't get, he didn't get the matzah that his wife sent. So what did he do the whole Passover? He didn't eat. He just drank water. He drank water for 7 days. That's what he said. He didn't eat anything for the whole Passover. He just ate. Because they wouldn't sell you anything on credit, because nobody knew if you're going to live the next day. So he said the whole month, the whole thing of Passover, he did. After Passover was finished, the package arrived. He told me that he had such a big trauma from the fact that he didn't have any matzah, that he took a piece of matzah and he broke it up and he wrapped it up in newspaper and he put it in his pocket right after Passover. And he wrapped it. And he was so afraid that next Passover would come and he wouldn't have any matzah. He told me that he carried this matzah with him, wrapped up in newspaper, wherever he went. When he went to the bathroom, any place where he went, he had this matzah with him because he was so afraid that he would lose it, that he wouldn't have it. And it ended up he didn't have to use it. The next year, the matzah came before the holiday. And so he took the matzah that he had wrapped up and he replaced it with this matzah. But all the time that he was there, so the whole entire time from this trauma that he had from this episode that didn't have matzah, he had matzah with him. He had a piece of matzah with him. So we see two amazing things. First of all, that he fasted the whole entire time that he was there. I mean, he could have, eaten something. I mean, they gave people food. They gave food with other. A person that's dying, it's permissible for him to eat not kosher food. Even on Passover, it was permissible for him. But they gave food. He just refused it. He didn't eat the food, so he could have eaten. So he didn't. But even more, he thought every moment of every day about Passover, having matzah for Passover, and that was first on his mind. The importance of eating matzah on Passover. That he was willing to even risk his life for that. As we'll talk about more, I have more stories that popped up in my mind, but we'll tell that tomorrow. Have a good day with Mashiach now. Shalom uvracha.
Thank you.